Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Venkatesh, Dr. Naveen, and others in the organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. I'm honored to be on this platform with greats such as Dr. AK and the other speakers who are all well known in their own right. So, the topic for today is to talk about the effectiveness of YouTube as a teaching platform. And along with this, I will combine it with my own journey and experience as a YouTube creator. Of course, this has already been spoken a lot by the other speakers. All of us are aware of the short attention spans. It's not just the Generation Z. Even I myself have been affected by this. I'm a very passionate believer in this. In former medical education, we used to talk about micro teaching to improve one's presentation skills. So recently, I got a forward about some great thing about micro teaching for residents. Even the moment I saw it was some 1 hour or 1.5 hour talk, first thing till now I have not got myself to watch it. So such is the effect of today's digital world on our attention spans. Classroom teaching does fall short on many fronts, though it has its own merits. See, some people may be sick, they don't attend class. Some people space out due to various reasons. Regardless, classroom teaching is not effective 100% for andragogy or adult learning. It needs supplementation. And one of the very effective platforms is YouTube. So is it a social media? Well, yes, it does tick all the boxes for social media, but it is something much more than that. It is a video platform, not just any video platform, but the second largest search engine after Google with a very large user base. In fact, some people call it a better Google. And if one person said that if the user base were a country, YouTube would be the third largest country in the world. So what is so great about this YouTube? What is it that contributes to its effectiveness? So in medical education, all of us know that different students have different learning styles. We know all these three learning styles. So YouTube ticks the boxes for all of them. So visual, obviously, you're seeing the various graphics and animations greatly contribute to visual learning. Auditory, of course, there is an audio. In addition, YouTube recently came out with podcasts. So just the auditory part alone. So those who are auditory learners would greatly benefit from this. And all of you are aware, many students are last minute learners. Just the day before the exam, they're busy cramming and they're eating on one side and, reading on the other side. I don't know what really goes in. Such people, you just casually put a couple of earbuds and eat peacefully and let whatever it wants to diffuse, let it diffuse. Or if you have a long commute to your workplace, then you can definitely listen. That would be definitely useful. Another very useful thing I found from the kinesthetic point of view, one is comments. Okay, so now all of us know, especially with undergraduate, they don't ask questions. They have a doubt. The doubt is there even after the exam is over. Okay, because they fear being judged by their peers. Okay, but here, below your video, there's so many comments. Please, can you explain this again? And many of them, they even go into anonymous, their names will be some sweet chariot or golden horse or something, and you won't even know who they are. So it doesn't matter. So they are free to ask any questions and they get their answers. So that is one. The second part is those who want to, itching to do something with their hands. This quiz feature came out a couple of months back. I mean, taking polls was there for a long time, but actual quiz feature came out in YouTube. I don't remember exactly, but a couple of months back. So here you just have to post your question Up to 4 choices you can give, and you indicate the answer. It is sent out to everybody. So all you have to do is, if it's your mobile, you tap, if it's your laptop, you click, and it tells you the correct answer. Not only that, you can even give an explanation, a short explanation. So I'll just show you a video of how this works. So you can, if you click the right answer or the wrong answer, whatever it is, it indicates to you and the explanation is given. So what I do is, if it's very short, I just give an explanation, or I give the source, let them go read up what they. The other thing is, sometimes that explanation would have been in one of my previous videos or in some other source. I just put a link there. There, you can just add the link there. All they have to do is click on the link. It takes you to your video or somebody else's video, whatever link you have given there. Sometimes I even give websites, the Stat Pearls or whatever, some nice articles. I put the link there. They can go read up if they want. So one very, very big advantage is it's free. There are online platforms like was mentioned earlier, but they do cost money and everybody cannot afford them. So yes, it is free for the learner. It is free for the creator as well. So I don't have to pay anything to YouTube to, upload a video. I can do whatever I want, no problem. There is no time, set time. A person can get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch your video. They can watch it at 12 o'clock in the night, their own time, their own pace. They can be upside down and watch it. It's up to them. They can do whatever they want. Duration. There is no limit. See, in many medical college, especially private medical colleges, you have to take a class for that full 1 hour. Okay, you leave the students 5 minutes, they say, why did you leave the students 5 minutes? Blah, blah, blah. Here, I can make a 2-minute video. I can make a 20-minute video. I can make a 20-hour video. Absolutely no. Okay, no constraint of topics. When you are, say, in a medical college or whatever, you have a syllabus, you have this many teaching hours and these topics have to be completed, right? Here, no, I select my topic. I can do what I want, right? And if the student does not understand your video, they can pause your video, they can rewind, they can slow down the video. You cannot tell the teacher to go slow. They'll do it for 2 minutes and then they'll go back to their original speed again. Here, this will listen to you. Okay? Or if you, sometimes some people, without realizing it, they speak too slow. You can speed up the video, anything, everything is thing. You can watch it forever. You can watch it on loop. Okay. You can download it. Strictly speaking, YouTube videos are not supposed to be downloaded, but all of us do it. Okay. Or you can watch it online. Anything is possible. Okay. This is what I love about YouTube. This bite-sized videos. See, there is an online learning platform called Udemy. Taken 1 or 2 courses there. And if you see all the videos there, just 3 minutes, 4 minutes, that's all. Okay. So, and small, goody topics. So you finish one video, you see the next, it's only 3 minutes. Let me finish that also. You finish that, only 4 minutes. Let me finish that also. If you had given me a 10-minute or a 15-minute video, I would have been watch later. It would have been in my watch later bin forever. Okay. So this sort of, in a way, it's easier for you to make the videos and it's easier for the people watching as well. I love this feature. You can insert links to other resources. It can be to your own videos. It can be to other videos. See, once I made a video on eye movement disorders. And there was a beautiful neuro-ophthalmology website which showed an actual patient. But I did not have it was not copyright free. I could not put it in my video. So I just made an animation of that and inserted the link. Whoever wants can go to that site and see. So it's very beautiful. You can, of course, include links to your own videos as well. For those who prefer taking a live class, or for students if they want it, I don't do this, but many people do. And this is, yes, you can tell your students beforehand and you can take a live class on YouTube as well. Probably the Zoom platform, this is probably the most popular that is being currently followed. Literally every forum, state, national, international, they conduct a session on Zoom, and it is telecast live on YouTube. Very convenient for those who don't like to, log into Zoom and, you have to put off your audio, you have to put off your video. This is very convenient for everybody. You can even, if you have lots of videos, you can organize them into playlists, right? So, for example, cardiovascular system, one playlist, respiratory system, one playlist. You can do that. So it becomes easy for the student to search your topics. And I love this timestamps. This, of course, is a little redundant if your video is just 2 or 3 minutes long. But say anything longer than 10 minutes or so, this is very useful. What are timestamps? You put, see, for example, you're taking a topic on, say, myocardial infarction. So etiology, pathogenesis, clinical features, differential management, blah, blah. So what you do is, wherever you start your differential diagnosis, you put the time there and put it in the description box. Okay, your management starts at 6 minutes. The differential diagnosis starts at 4 minutes. Clinical features at 2 minutes, whatever. So a person, say, wants to know only about management. He doesn't have to watch your entire video or search for where in the video the management is. Just click on that and directly the video goes to the management. This is a very good feature of YouTube. Another thing is, in a regular institution, there are some restrictions as to what topics to take or how to take. Here, there is no restriction. So I have created various ways in which to create videos. See, for example, in this instrument pearls, I talk only about instruments. One instrument per video. Okay, just a few. Like in a Viva, if they ask you, you name the instrument, 2-3 questions about it. OSCE. Now, traditionally in medical education, OSCE is one of the very good tools, not just for assessment, but also for teaching. Problem is, arranging a physical OSCE is very, very resource intensive. And most places don't have that kind of time. Here, everything is at our fingertips. You create one OSCE per video. In fact, even abroad, OSCEs are mainly done digitally, right? So here you just have, as if it's just one station, give about 10 seconds or 15 seconds time for them to figure out themselves. And whatever questions you normally ask in an OSCE, you ask it there, provide the answers there. It's a different type of learning. Many people want case discussions because this is the most difficult for students. They want to know the differential diagnosis, how to justify why they are saying what they are saying. So this is very useful. So this case discussions, this is more for residents, but nowadays with CBME and your next coming up, I think undergraduates would greatly benefit from this as well. So various other formats also I have come up with. I think the biggest advantage of YouTube is in being able to explain complex topics which are difficult to understand simply by reading. They say 1,000 words replaces, 1,000 what? A picture replaces 1,000 words. I'd say a good animation or video replaces 10,000 words. Okay. So you have something, you read, you don't understand it, you show the mechanism, definitely they will understand it easier. Or undergraduates, they don't get to go to OT, they don't know, they don't get to see often, they don't understand even if they see. You show them a simple video, they'll be able to pick it up much better. So, of course, sometimes I get requests as well for specific topics. And then, of course, I do honor them, most of them at least. And that is also another thing, because you get to know what your learners want. And so if you can cater to that, then such videos of mine have become quite popular. This is another excellent thing. The classroom is limited to those 50, 100 students who are there in your class. There are no geographic boundaries. You can reach anywhere in the world, and every person anywhere in the world has access to what you have posted. I think this is great. In fact, if you see this is in Italian. I had to copy paste this, put it into Google Translate to see what this person was saying. Okay. I formulated an answer, put it back into Google Translate in Italian, and then posted the answer. So it's quite interesting, some of these things, Not everything is always hunky-dory. There are people who comment that the music was too loud and distracting. I never realized that till then. It happens sometimes, so you take action on that. Here, some international people find our accent a little difficult to understand. I think this came in a couple of weeks back. So what I did is I started giving subtitles in English as well for those who need English, and in other languages as well. Languages of countries that either don't or only partially teach in English. So I've not got any feedback on that as of now, but I'm hoping people would make use of that. For the large part, YouTube is excellent. A few challenges along the way. Image copyright. So one has to either get images which are in the public domain, which is for practical purposes non-existent, or you get images which have a Creative Commons license. This is what takes up a lot of my time. Another thing which takes up a lot of my time is the literature search. See, of course, you might say you regular classroom also you have to prepare for the class. True. There you read the UG textbook or whatever and you go, it's fine. But here, it's there permanently. No retractions, right? It's going all over the world. You're literally putting yourself out there. You cannot afford to make a mistake. So the amount of research and work, it's sometimes even for a 2-minute video, hours, sometimes even days of preparation is required. So yes, that is another challenge for me. Of course, video editing for me is not a challenge, but for those who do not have those skills, they have to be learned. It's not difficult, but yes, a little time is required for video editing as well. So all this together takes up a lot of time and effort, which is much more than just ordinary classroom teaching. But the benefits far outweigh the small challenges that are there. And therefore, I think that more and more people should be using YouTube, learners as well as creators, for a better experience for Generation Z. Thank you.